My weave is like sticking to me. I had some evening coffee and we're a little wired right now, so don't mind me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, hey girl, hey, feel free to hit that subscribe button so we can stay connected. So today's video, I thought I would do a product review. This is a new product by Kevyn Aucoin. It is the Contour Book Volume 2, the Art of Sculpting and Defining. And the packaging looks like this. I am wearing this on my face and my eyes today. Thank you so much to the Kevyn Aucoin beauty team for sending this over. I always like to tell you guys when I have a product sent to me, this way everything's out in the open. We're an open book. You guys know that I will always be honest with you about my opinion. Just because something's sent to me, I'm not gonna upplay it if I don't like it. So with that said, I am wearing this on my face. I have done a few looks with this already on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, definitely hit my Instagram up. I will leave the handle like here, over here, over here, or just somewhere on the screen. I will leave my Instagram handle if you guys want to check some of those looks out. So yeah, if you want to get more information on this product right here and hear my thoughts on it, then just keep watching. Alright, so this is the Kevyn Aucoin, the Contour Volume 2, the Art of Sculpting and Defining book. I don't own the first volume. I guess there is a first volume since this is Volume 2. But yeah, so that is what the outer shell looks like. It comes in this really cool looking book. It's kind of like snakeskinish, you know? Feels very fancy. And it says Kevyn Aucoin right there in gold lettering. Kevyn Aucoin's stuff always looks really fancy and luxurious, which I really love. I'm a huge packaging kind of girl, so if it's packaged really nicely, that's what's gonna attract me to a product. And this is actually really cool. I love the packaging. This right here runs for $65, and it looks like you can find it at Sephora, so the website, and possibly in store too. I just see it here on the website, so yeah. And then the inside, mine's a little dirty. A little dirty because I've been using it. So then we have some roadmaps going on over here. This one is the face highlighting and sculpting. So it says the light colors highlight and make things come forward, dark colors shade and make areas recede. If you didn't know it, now you know. That's by Kevyn Aucoin. And then it says use the creams that glide on with ease for a soft contour or sheer look. Use powders that are buildable to achieve a more defined look. So if you're new to makeup or you don't know what to do with all of this, this gives you step-by-step directions on where you could put it. I mean, you can do whatever the heck you want with whatever makeup you have. Makeup is just a medium. You are the artist. But if you want to contour like the pros, then this is a good roadmap of how to do that. And then you have the eye one here. Of course, once again, you can use eyeshadow however you want to. This is a good roadmap, especially for those of you that are new to makeup or just aren't that experienced yet with makeup. So this gives you some ideas on how to create a really cool eye look. And then we're gonna open it up here. You guys know I am super excited that this has a mirror. I love when palettes come with mirrors. I just find them to be really convenient, really travel friendly. So this one has a pretty good sized mirror there. And then we have the products. And this is what that looks like. So you have a cream contouring shade here, very versatile. I think that'll work for pretty much every single skin tone out there. Then you have a cream highlighter. This one is shimmery. It does have some iridescence to it, so it's not like a concealer type highlighter. It's more of like a shimmery type highlight. Then you have a powder contouring shade, a powder highlighting shade, and then you have 4 eyeshadows, which the shades in this I think are great for creating daytime and nighttime looks. So right now on my eyes, I have Brighten in the inner corners and highlighting the brow bones. I have Starlight all over the lid. Hopefully I haven't sweated off my eyeshadow. It's a little bit later on in the day. I had to run some errands earlier, so hopefully I didn't sweat anything off. But anyway, I have Cool Tan in the outer V and through the crease. And then I have Ready Earth. Ready Earth? Ready Earth? Ready? Tomato, tomato. You know, whatever. Ready Earth in the outer V and then a little bit through the crease as well, and then also along the lower lash line. And I do have the rest of the products on my face as well. I really like the highlight too. It's really nice. It's kind of like a subtle, more like glow from within kind of highlight. It's not like a bam in your face highlight. But I think it's a really great highlight for like a day-to-day kind of look, or if you're wanting that subtle glow from within. You could get even subtler too if you just use the cream, if you want it to be super subtle, or you can add the cream and then add the powder on top of that, which I did today. and it gave me this, what I got going on right here. But I think it's really nice if you want more of a natural glow or even a step up from a natural glow. As far as formula goes, I do really love the formula of this. The cream contour, it's not super dry and it's not super duper creamy. It's kind of like a happy medium. One thing I don't like when it comes to certain cream contours is that sometimes they're a little bit too dry and sometimes they can be a little bit too creamy to where you try blending it out and it just looks weird and it starts to get muddy and funny. This formula is really, really nice. It blended out really nicely, as you can see. I had no issues blending it out and I really like that. As far as the shade goes, I would say it's more of a cool tone shade with a hint of warmth to it. As far as the Candlelight cream shade goes, it's very creamy and easy to work with. It does have a slight reflect to it, but it's not glittery. It's kind of like a iridescent, not iridescent because it's not like multicolored, but it's more of like a kind of like a glow from within kind of feel to it. I'll go ahead and swatch everything for you guys after I go through all of this, but I really like that. It's great for a highlighter base, but it's also great alone if you're doing like a no makeup day, or if you just want a very subtle kind of glow from within kind of look. I feel like this would be a great cream highlighter for those days. And then you have the sculpting powder. This is very pigmented, so definitely make sure that you use a light hand with this, but it is really great. It blends out really nicely. The formula is really nice. And I didn't find it to be chalky at all, so it didn't look patchy or anything. It just gives a really nice cool tone contour. It's not warm at all. It's a very cool tone contour. And I personally love cool tone contouring powders because I feel like it looks more natural as opposed to a warm tone contouring powder, which can tend to look a little bit too sun-kissed, I guess you would say. Cool tone contour powders just give you a more natural shadow to the face. And then we have the Candlelight powder, which I think is really nice. This one's a very subtle highlighting powder, but if you use it in combination with this, you can get a little bit of an extra oomph like I have going on right here today. As far as the eyeshadows go, I feel like they're a really great formula. They're all super pigmented. The shimmery shades especially, those are very pigmented, very shimmery. And then there's the two matte shades right here. These ones I don't find to be chalky at all. That's something I definitely critique when I'm using matte eyeshadows, is I never want to use one that's super chalky because those can tend to be just really, really, really hard to blend. But these are really great. They blend out really nicely. That's what I have going on here. As you can see, they blend out really, really nicely. I didn't have to work very hard to blend them out either, which is really great. All right, so I guess we can get on to these swatches. You guys can see these in action. If you guys want to see a mini tutorial, I did film this look that I have going on. I put it on Instagram, so if you guys want to see a mini tutorial and see this in action, check out my Instagram. I'll leave the handle here or here. Give me a follow, let's be friends, and check out my tutorial on this bad boy. All right guys, so here are the swatches of all of the highlighting and contouring shades. Up here I have the powder highlighting shade. You can see that it's not a super intense highlighting shade, but it's very, very pretty. And then right here we have the contour shade. I told you guys it was very cool toned, which I personally like in a contour shade. I feel like it gives you a more natural looking shadow to the face. And then right here I have the cream highlighting shade. That right there is also very subtle. You can definitely build it up if you want to get a little bit more of an intense cream highlight, but I like it with just a couple dabs, and then I like to put this on top of it. I feel like that works out great for me. Then right here we have the cream contour shade. So it does have a little bit more warmth to it than this shade here, but I feel like it's a very universal cream contouring shade. I feel like it's going to suit every single skin tone. Obviously, if you have a lighter complexion, then you want to go a little bit lighter with it. You don't want to use a super heavy hand with it. You don't want to add too much product. So a little bit of product goes a long way because it is very, very pigmented. So that is all for the contouring shades. All right guys, and here we have all of the eyeshadow shades. Very, very pretty, very pigmented. I don't find any of them to be chalky at all, and they blend out really, really nicely. So all in all, I think the palette is a really great palette, very travel friendly. I think it's great to achieve daytime looks, nighttime looks. I mean, even though there are only even though there are only 4 eyeshadow shades, I feel like you can get quite a few looks out of them if you're really creative. And you have a little bit of a guide going on over here in case you're not sure which direction to go. I think these are very, very helpful, but I am happy with the formula. I don't find any issues in particular with the formula of anything in here. It does have a magnetic closure, so it's not just gonna open on you out of nowhere. It does have a magnetic closure, so we can just boop, get it on closed. So yeah, all in all, I would definitely say that I do really like this product. But let me know if you guys want a full tutorial using this on my YouTube channel. Like I said before, I do have a mini Instagram tutorial. It should already be up for you guys on my Instagram. So definitely check that out if you're interested in seeing this baby in action. So that'll be there for you guys. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you're new. Hey girl, hey! Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so we don't lose each other. I'll probably put the subscribe button like over here-ish. I think I've seen other people do it. I just got to figure out how to do it. But I'll go ahead and do that. If it's not here on the screen, then we'll just kick it old school and click it down below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!